Hey guys, I wanted to share my monthly makeup basket for April. This is going to be my second month using my spring makeup products, and I'm really excited to rotate some new things in. But first I have my nail polishes from last month, and I guess I only painted my nails twice. It's possible that I'm missing something. So these are two shades from 90 Lacquer, June 2016, and Robin's Egg. You can see that's what I'm wearing today. These polishes are so amazing. I'm so glad that I have so many of them. Just extra fun colors for spring. So as you guys know, I have this everyday basket that I take back and forth from the two places that I do makeup, whether it's for work or for filming. And I have switched up some of the products in here because of my spring project pan. So I wanted to give you a little rundown. So for primer, I have the Vesca Soft Sun and Sunrise and the Dr. Brandt Pore Refiner Primer. For foundation, I'm wearing the Rare Beauty Skin Tint. For concealer and corrector, the Sigma Color Corrector in light medium, the Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy. Look at that. I'm starting to see through the packaging. Is for under my eyes. And then the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer for blemishes and redness. Then for powder under my eyes, I'm using the Dermablend Translucent Setting Powder, and then I'm using this Sigma Soft Focus and Vanilla Bean all over my face, but I do mix in the Dermablend with the Sigma sometimes because this can get a little deep. And then I also have the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray that I'm using as a primer and setting spray. So something I decided to do about halfway through the month would be on days where I'm doing makeup for work over top of my foundation, I'm using the Iconic London Sheer Bronze. And then on days where I'm filming, I'm using the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer and Seychelles underneath of my foundation. The way it can get use out of both of these products, but it's not too much bronzer, and I'm still able to use a powder bronzer as well. I did a terrible job. I didn't use this at all last month, so I want to get back into it, but I will likely just leave this with my filming makeup. I think that will be an unnecessary step for when I'm trying to do my makeup for work. So this is the Flower Beauty Spotlight Liquid Highlight in Opal. Also have the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in here for when I get oily. For eye primer, I have the Urban Decay Original Primer Potion and the Anastasia. The Anastasia is tinted, so I use this when I'm filming, and I'm using the Urban Decay just for work makeup, which has been getting pretty good use out of both of them. For brows, as you guys just saw if you watched my monthly makeup rehab update, but I did finish my brow pencil, so we will be picking something new. So the other brow products that I'm still working on would be the NYX Eyebrow Shaper Wax Pencil and the Kosas Air Brow Gel in Honey Blonde. Then I have these two products that I'm using to set my primer. I now have 2 jars of cream shadow, a purple from Laura Mercier and rose gold from Bobbi Brown. I keep my staple warm tone mattes in here in case I need them for a look, and I really didn't use them much last month, but I do think I might end up pulling for them a little bit this month and next month. Then I have these ColourPop liners, Zulu and Prance, and I have to remember I have Rosette in my purse, and these are in my spring project pan with usage gold, so I'm just keeping them in here. Also, this Natasha Denona Rose Cheek Duo is also in my spring project pan with usage gold, so I have mostly just been wearing this to work, but I've gotten a lot of use out of it so far. Then for mascara, it's quite a routine, starting with the Lancome Sills Booster Primer, then the Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara, followed by Maybelline Sky High. And then on my lower lashes, I'm using the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. And then I have this Kinship Lip Mask that is the first step in my makeup routine. So that is everything that I have in here. And then I have this basket of new products that I just hauled, and instead of putting them in my collection, I just left them in this basket. So I will go section by section, and then I'll just grab out the new things that I planned on using to show you guys. So here is my base drawer primer, foundation, concealer, and cream and liquid bronzers. I am not going to be picking anything out of this drawer. I do want to focus on my project pan items, but I will be testing out the Estee Lauder Double Wear Sheer Foundation that I got during 21 Days of Beauty. I have the shade 1W1 Bone. And then I'll go ahead and show you my brow products because I keep these in my backup drawer and it is such a mess. I don't want to share it with you. So I'm going to be using this combo. My favorite Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade number 1, Cool Light Blonde. And then I was super lucky a couple months ago to get a benefit PR package for their brow surge, and they sent the Gimme Brow Volumizing Pencil in 2.5. This is a pencil that you have to sharpen. I haven't used a brow pencil like that in years. I'm really excited to give it a try, but I want to have Precisely in here in case I need more of that precise tip to draw on the front of my brows. So now we have powders, bronzers, and highlights. I'm not going to pick any powders. I really want to focus on the ones in my project pan, but I will be picking a bronzer. I really loved using that Too Faced Sweethearts one last month, but I think that I will select my Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. I haven't used this one in a while and want to get some use out of it. For highlighter, I again want to take out Benefit Tickle. I think it's so beautiful. I used it a lot, but for some makeup looks, I just like this more fun yet wearable type of highlight. And then to still have a champagne option, I want to do the Nobla Skin Glazing in Ozone. Then we have blushes. I used so many different things last month, which was great. I do have one new product to use. It's the Melt Cosmetics Cream Blush Light in Honey Thief. Here is what Honey Thief looks like. And I will also go for another cream blush. This is Tower 28 Magic Hour. So for powder blush, I want to pick my two from Persona. This is the beautiful Peach Georgia. And then also the Most Perfect Pink Blush Bubble. And I want to make sure I'm saving some powder blushes to use for next month. So I have a couple in mind, but I'll save them. But I will take a face palette. This is the Jouer Champagne and Macarons in the lighter version, Sweet Cheek. So we have a highlight, bronzer, and two blushes. And for now, that is all I'm going to take from this drawer, but I might pull some random things to use throughout the month. Now moving on to eye products. I feel like just picking a bunch of like random miscellaneous things to get some use out of this month. So I will take this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Mint For You. It's such a pretty color and I want to use this more. I also want to take these pastel liners from ColourPop because they are in my chopping block. This one might be better for summer, but I'm just going to take it now. So we have Bay Breeze, Icebreaker. This one is Big Splash, Peach Fuzz, and Fluffy. And now for more random miscellaneous eyeshadows, I want to take some of the Jaclyn Cosmetics shadow pots that were limited edition. They were really good and I want to make sure that I'm using these. So I'm going to pick the lighter two shades. This is Glassy. And this is Icicle. Then I'm also going to take one of these Tarte Chrome paints. I do not use the minis enough. This is Wild at Heart. I'm also going to take this Natasha Denona single in Golden Beige. For some smaller palettes here, I'll take these two from Natasha Denona. This is the Coral palette. These three shades I like for spring. Then we have the Jubilee palette. I really do like these mattes, but I want to try to make myself use these two shimmers as well. And then why not take one more? This is the Zoeva Precious palette. I love this color for spring. The rest of them aren't super springy, but I would like to use them. I also have two new palettes I want to test out. This is Lawless, the lavender one. And this is Odin's Eye and Amanda Makeup Just for Fun Flora Story. And those are all the eyeshadows that I'm going to be picking. I know that's a lot, but I really think a lot of those would be super easy for me to wear to work. And I do like to switch it up and not wear the same thing every day. And I think I picked enough neutral options for work. And then for lip products, I have a bunch of new things from Lawless that I want to test and review. First being the Forget the Filler Overnight Plumping Lip Mask. They sent all 6 shades of the Forget the Filler Tinted Balm, so I'm going to test them all out, but I don't know that all of these colors I think will go with my makeup look, so I will pick extra lip products for this month to make sure I have things for videos. And from the Lavender collection, we have the limited edition glosses. The lighter shade is Lavender Sorbet, and the deeper shade is Violet Bloom. So I think for other lip products, I want to choose my Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks that I like for this season. So that would be Bear With Me, Lazy Daisy, and Rosebud. And then for a couple more glosses, I also want to take these Natasha Denona I Need a Rose glosses in Peony and Daphne. And those are all of my products. I picked a ton of things. If I don't get to them all, I will use them next month, but let's see how this looks in my makeup basket. Okay, so here I have everything in the drawers. The first couple ones are a little light and the bottom ones are pretty full. So here I have the new brow products, foundation, and the cream blushes and cream highlight that I've picked. Here I have the bronzer, blush, highlight, and face palette. And here we have all of the eye products. So I have my palette stacked, the singles in the front. I just cracked the Natasha Denona single, which makes me so sad. Got my liners on the side. And then on the bottom, we have all of my lip products. So I'm feeling really excited about all of the variety that I have here. I will be using again some products I really love and testing out a lot of new products to review for you guys. I would love to know what things you plan on wearing this month, and I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.